Alright, so I just went and picked up what I would call probably the worst shaped start of a vehicle I've ever done or received. We'll walk around it here and we're going to power wash it off and see if we can get most of this old paint and whatever else off of it. It's very obvious the car was in a very bad fire. But I got it from a family friend who sadly lost pretty much his whole shop and a couple other cars in a really bad garage fire about 2 years ago. And this was one of the ones that he ended up kind of saving out of the building. So for now today, I'm just going to try and get it all cleaned up. And yeah, that's kind of it. I don't know exactly what's going to happen with it. Windows are real nice and clean. I cleaned up some actually. This door kind of cleaned up. Down here cleaned up. I think this car wash has like 45 psi of water pressure. It's absolutely terrible. So probably gonna have to get a power washer at the house and do it there. But I didn't want to do it there because I didn't want all of this flaking off at my place. I wanted it to, flake off at someone else's property so they had to clean it up. Didn't work out that way. So, but I guess for now, I'm gonna take it home and probably rip out everything that's burnt in it as far as all the wiring and everything that's melted that's not usable anymore. Its life's going to be strictly a race car only, so it's never going to have lights or any of the switches working again anyway, so it's not a big deal. So yeah, but we'll check back in when
Many months later.
What's going on, guys? We are in the garage working on the Nova. It's a beautiful day in Pennsylvania. It's like 70 degrees right now. Got the shop doors open. It's gorgeous. So did a little bit of reorganizing in here. Got the Duramax over there because I don't really drive that too much and it's longer. And if I had it over here originally, but then it was real tight to the workbench. So I think over there is going to be the spot for that. The Nova is on jack stands here. I kind of was working last time and vacuuming it up and trying to clean it up some. I got some of the stuff stripped out of the engine bay that definitely don't need. I want to work on tonight getting that heater box out, getting the what's left of the throttle pedal out, the brake master, get that out and thrown away, and maybe anything else in the interior here. There we go. Maybe try and get some of this glass vacuumed out. Probably gonna end up just putting Lexian in it. Honestly, I don't know. I don't have an interest in doing anything crazy with it due to the fact that it's gonna be a race car if it's anything. If not, it's gonna be scrapped. But we'll see how bad it is. You can kind of see I cleaned up some last time, although moving it around has now coated the floor again with rubble. So probably get that re-vacuumed out and then maybe pull this rear suspension off and see what this is like. See if I can kind of get any of the Heim joints loose, re-tap them, and then put new joints in them. I'm gonna try and pull them axles out and take it to a local machine shop and have them re-drill the axles, because I bought these wheels off of Marketplace and the guy said that they were Ford bolt pattern. So I was like, oh, cool. That's actually what I'm looking for. So I'll get them, and I got them. Went to put them on the car, and they're not Ford bolt pattern. They are Chevy, they're Chevy bolt pattern, and I need Ford bolt pattern for this 9-inch. So kind of annoyed me with that a little bit, but is what it is. Yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of rambling here because I don't really feel like working on this thing, but it's taking up space in the garage, and if it's going to be in here, it's going to get something done to it. So I'm gonna set up a camera and I guess we'll start cleaning it up. Alright, so it's been like 4 months since I messed with this Nova, since I started cleaning it out and stuff. Basically what happened was I went to get the axles re-drilled and no one would do it. So they all wanted to sell me new axles, so I just tucked the car in the corner, took down all my shelving that was over here, got some dollies and just wheeled it in the corner and said, I'll deal with that later. Well, it's really annoyed me just sitting in the corner taking up a bunch of space in the garage, so I decided today I'm gonna pull these old axles out of it. I'm not buying new ones yet, but I'm gonna pull them out. I'm gonna sit the big wheels and tires under the back of it and kind of get it sitting at ride height. And I got some wheels for the front of it that will fit, that I picked up at the swap meet. So I just kind of look at it and decide, like, am I that interested in this thing? Do I want to build another car? Or really I'm just leaning towards getting rid of it and focusing on the Diamond. But it's been like 8 months in the making of me making this video about the car. So I at least want to wrap that up and ultimately decide what am I going to do with this thing. So I'm going to quit rambling on here and actually get to work. All right, so for the front of the thing, I got some Weld drag lights that I picked up with tires already on them. The tires are 26 inches tall, so that might be a little too tall for the front. We'll see. One issue is that these springs, from it being a tire, the one spring like compressed a whole bunch and the other one did not. I guess the one side of the car got hotter than the other side, so. Perfect. That looks pretty good. The tire actually fits pretty nice up in there. All right, well, now the worst part. Let's pull these axles out back. All right, now the fun part of trying to get these big wheels under here. Pretty sure I'm gonna have to actually drop the rear end itself, so I'm gonna go ahead and start working on that. All right, so got it sat down. I just did the driver's side because that passenger spring is too tall. It sat like way goofy. So I got it sitting that it's at least level. It would probably have to come up a little bit in the front end and a little bit in the rear, but it looks pretty good. It's amazing what a set of wheels and tires does to a car, because like it looks actually cool. But I really don't know what I want to do. I mean, I have some LSs sitting over in the corner over there. I got those that I could throw in it. I mean, it's crazy. Like, there's a lot of work already done to this thing, and like there's a lot of good parts on the car, but just the doors shut like nicer than my truck doors. It's ridiculous. But I don't know what I want to do. Let me know what you guys would do down below if it was your car. And I'm going to take some time, give it some thinking, figure out what I want to do. But in the meantime, be sure to check us out on Facebook at Broken Budget Racing, and Instagram is OneBadass67. I'll be posting another video probably in the next coming weeks, so be sure to look at that, and that'll be the telltale of what we decide to do with this thing. So thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.